A new trailer released this week for Marvel's Midnight Suns announces new characters coming with its season pass. Developer Firaxis has been teasing that they'll be adding further characters to the upcoming tactical RPG. Now the studio has confirmed that Venom, Morbius and Storm will join the game in a paid post-launch DLC. The first downloadable content will release in early 2023 according to the latest revealed trailer featuring the characters. The new trailer shows Deadpool delivering the good news that himself and 3 other characters will be featured in the season pass. Midnight Suns will be launching this December 2nd with 12 playable characters. The tactical RPG developed by XCOM Studio Firaxis is based on the Marvel Universe. Players will be able to use characters such as Spider-Man, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Blade, Iron Man, a Scarlet Witch, Captain America, Magic and more with card-based attacks. According to the official website, there are 4 post-launch DLCs planned for the game and are included in the Legendary Edition as well as available separately with the Season Pass. If you want to know more about any of the news mentioned in this video, be sure to check out the link in the description below. Warframe got new details about upcoming updates, including a new roguelike mode called the Duviri Paradox. Unfortunately, it also came with the news that this mode will be delayed, needing a bit more time. As such, the Warframe expansion will be delayed to sometime in 2023. There was no specific month or period announced, just that it would arrive next year. The Duviri Paradox for Warframe was originally announced in 2019, but has been pushed back multiple times. This mode will add a stylish roguelike mode to the shooter-looter game. Interesting aspects include it's stuck in a time loop paradox, with death setting the drifter back to the start of the scenario. However, more content is still underway, with Lure's Prey coming in winter 2022. The highlight of the update will be the 51st Warframe, Varuna, which features an axe and sniper rifle. The game also received a small update this week called Echoes of Veilbreaker, adding new encounters, new skins, cosmetics, and quality of life updates. Mortal Online 2 CEO Henrik Nystrom revealed new info on the MMO in a recent livestream. The roadmap provided information on the different features which would be released per sprint, although no exact dates were given. The new roadmap features a total of 5 sprints, each focusing on different areas such as brand new experiences for the upcoming players, a new dungeon, and a siege system. No details on how long each sprint will be, but Nystrom did briefly mention that the first one is nearing the testing phase. Some of the updated features mentioned include the keg system, which lets alchemists store potions in large containers. An updated pet follow system, new beast mastery abilities, and new mounts are also underway. Mortal Online 2 will become more populated than before, with the introduction of additional points of interest. These could potentially mean anything from new encounters to totally unique landmarks. Further down the development line will be the introduction of PvP content, enhanced pet navigation in home, and additional alchemy effects. Dystopian action RPG Atomic Heart got a release date this week. The Soviet-set sci-fi RPG Atomic Heart will be releasing on February 21st, 2023 for Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and it will also be a day 1 release for Xbox Game Pass. A new trailer announcing the release date shows a quick, and we mean quick, overview of what players can expect from fast-paced gameplay. The video is brief, but gives a fair idea of troubling advanced tech uprising that is now prevalent in this alternate 1950s Soviet Union. The trailer is abrupt, but that's the whole message, brutal and straight to the point. The trailer description explains that due to a major failure in these machines' programming, these robots need to be quelled before classified information is released. It's not just machines though, but mutated beings from secret experiments and bloodthirsty creatures to face. Previously, developer Mundfish showed off the combat with a mix of Bioshock-esque abilities and pure hack and smash mayhem. We'll certainly have a lot to look forward to for 2023. Atomic Heart adds to the list of games launching in early next year. Will Atomic Heart be on your radar? Let us know in the comments below. A big congratulations is in order for the Nioh franchise, as it has surpassed 7 million in units shipped worldwide. The big milestone was announced via the official Team Ninja Twitter account. Both titles have sold a combined massive units of the action RPG duo. Nioh was the first to release in February 2017, which featured a main character, William, a Caucasian man thrust into the setting of feudal Japan, facing demons while mastering the skills and weapons as a samurai warrior. Nioh's follow-up sequel, Nioh 2, then came onto the scene in March 2020, allowing players to customize their very own character, hired to take down yokai demonic creatures that pose a challenge. While this is the second game, it is set before the original title as a standalone story, so you can jump right in without having played the previous one. Recently, PlayStation Plus announced its lineup for November, which includes both Nioh 2 on PlayStation 4 and the Nioh 2 remastered version on PlayStation 5. Planning to unleash the yokai within, check out our build guides and Nioh 2 wiki for all your demon slaying needs. Sony announced this week a new blog post that the PlayStation VR2 headset will be released worldwide on February 22nd, 2023. The new PS VR2 headset will be winging its way to players early next year at a retail price of $550, which includes the headset, the PS VR2 Sense controllers, and stereo headphones. Sony also unveiled a special edition bundle featuring Horizon Call of the Mountain, which is roughly $50 more, which includes a voucher for the exclusive VR content. This VR edition will let players step into the shoes of the former Shadow Carja Rias. The experience includes hunting and climbing mountains, as well as taking down machines. Seeing Horizon in this VR space will be great for fans who want to step into this world. Also revealed other games heading into PSVR 2 in 2023, which includes Crossfire Sierra Squad, Hello Neighbor Search and Rescue, Pistol Whip VR, After the Fall is just to name a few. PSVR 2 will be released on February 22nd, 2023. Will you be pre-ordering? What titles are you looking forward to playing in VR? Let us know in the comments below. 2 new characters were introduced in the new trailer for upcoming Octopath Traveler 2. The sequel to the title of the same name follows a new set of characters. In this particular trailer, we meet the merchant Particio and the scholar Oswald. These are just 2 characters to be revealed for the upcoming turn-based game, with 6 more characters to be properly introduced. The trailer spotlights some of the unique abilities, including Particio's special path action to hire people to join your journey. He can also purchase items from the townspeople, which may include some useful items such as weapons. While Oswald, on the other hand, is a far more dramatic character, has the ability to gain items from the townspeople but in a far more violent way through mugging. His latent power uses a spell to focus and cause more damage when targeting a single foe in battle. Some new features coming to the sequel includes new modes of transport such as canoes and even boarding your own ship across seas. There are islands to be discovered and new enemies to challenge. This sounds much more dynamic than the previous title, opening up more ways to explore. Octopath Traveler 2 will be released on February 24, 2023 for PC via Steam, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch. Announced via the official CD Projekt Red Twitter account, the development team has named the game's director Sebastian Kalemba. The post states that Kalemba is looking forward to sharing emotional stories and creating worlds. This previous Cyberpunk 2077 animation lead joined CDPR back in October 2014, as well as working on The Witcher 3 in the past. Kalemba has also worked for 15 months as the creative director for the new Witcher saga. This series of games was announced recently, with Project Canis Majoris unveiled as a remake of the original Witcher, being developed in Unreal Engine 5. Also planned is the next-gen upgrade for Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. In the recent tweet, the studio has shared that we'll be hearing something soon. When that will be, I don't know, but the version of the game is supposed to be released sometime in Q4 of 2022. Forspoken sheds more details on magical affinities and the various parkour abilities available in the upcoming game. Set to release in January of 2023, Forspoken had an overview of magic abilities. It looks like spells are divided into 2 categories, Frey's defensive magic and Scylla's offensive spells. However, it looks like things can be even further categorized, such as earth magic being represented by the purple color and fire as being red. She will also have access to other elements, blue and green magic later on in the game, which hasn't been detailed exactly what those are yet, but it could be ice or something similar. Also shown is the use of Frey's Cuff, which can create a small barrier that can absorb damage. This causes lesser foes to recoil from the hit, opening up for follow-up attacks from Frey herself. Parkour is being touted as one of Forspoken's main selling points. One of the more recent deep dives delved into the various parkour systems, how each of them will play well to create a satisfying traversal system. For example, Flow allows her to travel at supersonic speeds, which is limited by stamina usage. There looks to be some cool abilities to unlock later on, such as Float, allowing Frey to levitate off the ground, which could be a good way to save yourself from falling to your death via a slow descent.
Well, that's it for the week in the wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits. And budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us with news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness.